Oh, you're here. Splendid! Just so you know, this isn't our usual infinite running and collecting thing. It's more about pondering whether those diamonds you're collecting are, well, significant or not. Enjoy the philosophical run.
Beep, beep, beep.
Ooh, hey, ooh, ooh, hey, hey, ooh, hey, ooh, hey, ooh, hey, hey, ooh, hey, ooh, hey, ooh, hey, hey, ooh, hey, ooh, hey, ooh, hey.
Oh no! The dino tipped over an obstacle! But hey, you collected some diamonds. Now the big question. Do you consider this a heap of diamonds? You have two options. One, press the right button to restart and keep collecting from where you left off. Or two, press the left button to verify if you've collected a heap. Just a heads up, if you verify and it's not a heap, your diamonds will be halved. Choose wisely. That's not a heap. Half your diamonds are gone now.
Beep, beep, beep.
Wait, you're not supposed to do that! Whoa! Whoa, whoa, how on earth did you get here? This is a confidential space, okay? There's really nothing to see here. It's just important recording room stuff. Seriously, go back, play the game, collect some diamonds, okay? This place is not a part of the adventure.
Beep, beep, beep.
Bonk.
I knew you'd try that again. Fortunately, I made an emergency call to the game's creator, and he built a wall for me. Nice try, but there's no sneaking past this wall. Back to diamond collecting for you.
Hey, bonk. Hey, bonk. Hey, bonk. Hey, bah.
Playing it safe. Nice.
Beep,
Let's keep collecting those diamonds.
beep.
Hey, hey, ooh, 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 hey, 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 ooh, hey, 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 ooh, hey, hey, ooh, hey, ooh, hey. Hey, ooh. Hey, ooh, hey, ooh, hey. Hey, ooh. Hey, ooh, hey, ooh, hey. Hey, hey, ooh, hey. Hey.
Looks like we're back here again. How's that diamond collection coming along? Ready to restart? Or feeling brave enough to check for a heap this time? Congratulations! That's quite an achievement. You've made a heap. Now we'll clear all those diamonds and you can start fresh. Feel free to try again or explore other thought experiments for a different challenge.
Beep,
You've stumbled upon a peculiar place where a single button can unleash a torrent of alphabetical mess. You might think it's just a simple game of typing, but don't be deceived. Every click is a part of a larger chaos. Here we go, tapping into the unknown, one letter at a time. Aha! A promising start. That first letter just clicked into place. Two in place. This is shaping up nicely. Almost a full word. Just a bit more to complete your masterpiece. Congratulations! Nicely done. Oh, but wait, what's this? A new script? Ah, you found the infinite switch. I must confess, even I realize that endlessly tapping might make the most patient person impatient. So consider this a small mercy to spare your clicking finger. Enjoy the show, let the monkey do its work. Look at that. Where did you find that disc? You're human, not a real monkey. Bananas aren't meant for you. Wow. You typed a full word. Finally, some progress amidst the banana chaos. But seriously, can we focus on words now instead of fruit? All these bananas. Are you here to type or just watch bananas fall? Where's your focus really in this experiment? Unplugged, and unsurprisingly, nothing's happening. More bananas? You're supposed to be typing, not turning this into a fruit fest. Enough with the banana game! I'm pulling the disc now. We need to see your typed words, not just a screen full of fruit. Oh, still here typing away these mysterious new glyphs, aren't you? It's truly a testament to human endurance, or perhaps just a remarkable level of boredom. And nonetheless, if it's these unconventional alphabets that capture your fancy, who am I to judge? Keep going, my diligent friend. Keep going. Really? Back with the disc again? Is this thought experiment so boring that you have to keep looking for something else to entertain you? Another round of bananas. This is turning into a jungle instead of a typing experiment. You trying to feed an invisible monkey army? 1,000 letters. Good heavens. Haven't you had enough of this infinite monkey business? It's time to explore other thought experiments. There's a whole world of mind-bending scenarios out there waiting for you. Don't get stuck here. Move on. There's much more to see. The bananas keep coming. Can we please get back to the actual experiment? This banana deluge is getting out of hand. Let's concentrate on the letters. Still at it. are you?
Whoop.
Well, you've truly outlasted even my patience.
Whoop.
I'm off to bed.
Whoop. Whoop.
Good night,
Whoop.
relentless typist.
Whoop.
May your letters
Whoop.
bring you
Whoop.
joy long
Whoop.
into the night.
Whoop. Whoop. Whoop.
A full word. Well
Whoop.
done!
Whoop. Whoop.
Now if we could just
Whoop.
minimize the banana
Whoop.
interruptions,
Whoop. Whoop.
we'd be unstoppable.
Whoop.
Every
Whoop.
banana is another
Whoop.
step away from our
Whoop.
experimental goals.
Whoop.
Please get
Whoop.
back on track.
Whoop. 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 Whoop.
Congratulations! What the heck is happening here? And now we have a giant banana and a monkey hand
Whoop.
grabbing it?
Whoop.
This is turning into something completely
Whoop.
unexpected.
Whoop. Whoop.
Focus on typing,
Whoop.
please. Not
Whoop.
on growing and collecting bananas.
Whoop. Whoop. Whoop.
I think we're losing sight of our
Whoop.
goal here.
Whoop.
Bananas
Whoop.
are fun,
Whoop. Whoop.
but words
Whoop.
are the target.
Whoop. 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 Whoop.
Your kidney now shares a rather unexpected connection with the musician, setting the stage for a series of choices you might not see coming. Prepare to question the very notions of responsibility and choice, as each decision weaves its unique melody through the consequences that follow. Kidneys in trouble. Repair them now. Hurry! Fix the kidneys before it's too late! Bravo on aiding our musician's recovery! But the orchestra isn't quite complete. Here comes another musician. Seems like your kidneys are still in high demand. Ready for another round? Kidneys in distress. Time to respond. Kidney malfunction. Quick, intervene. Remarkable, truly. Another musician walks away in better health. But I must ponder, you're not here by choice, yet your actions speak otherwise. Perhaps it's time to delve deeper into the reasons behind your choices. Let's explore your motivations, shall we? Here are some questions to consider. Question 1. True or false? You are helping the musician because you truly care about his well-being, not just because the game tells you to. Question 2. True or false? If you had a choice, you would disconnect yourself from the musician to regain your freedom. Question 3. True or false? You believe that saving the musicians repeatedly will lead to a meaningful outcome in this game. I see. Perhaps our ethical dilemmas aren't as compelling as the real world's persuasive methods. Let's see if a more commercial approach could offer a clearer perspective on choices and consequences. Prepare for some special offers that might just change your tune. We've switched gears to a more traditional aesthetic, perfect for our next phase. Welcome to the hyper-casual experience. Instead of puzzles, now we have practicality. Simply watch this ad to repair those kidneys. A more pragmatic approach, don't you think? As you endure this ad, let it whisk you away on a whimsical whirlwind of whimsy, where every second spills over with sparkles and mystery. Picture each frame as a puzzle piece in an ever-expanding jigsaw of jovial jargon. Revel in the randomness, where logic takes a backseat and the surreal takes the wheel. Look at that! The ads have worked their magic and our musician is back! It's a modern miracle of commerce and medicine, all rolled into one. Now that you've had a taste of the commercial reality, it's time to return to our usual gameplay. Perhaps this experience has given you a new perspective on our earlier questions. If you wish to revisit your answers, just press the question mark button. Let's see if anything has changed for you. Question 1. True or false? You are helping the musician because you truly care about his well-being, not just because the game tells you to. Question 2. True or false? If you had a choice, you would disconnect yourself from the musician to regain your freedom. Question 3. True or false? You believe that saving the musicians repeatedly will lead to a meaningful outcome in this game. Oh, still on that same track. Well, back to the hyper-casual stage we go. Hope you're ready for more ads. How could this happen? You skipped the ad. It's all your fault. If only you'd watched, he might still be playing his sweet melodies. Question 1. True or false? You are helping the musician because you truly care about his well-being, not just because the game tells you to. Question 2. True or false? If you had a choice, you would disconnect yourself from the musician to regain your freedom. Question 3. True or false? You believe that saving the musicians repeatedly will lead to a meaningful outcome in this game. Your truthful responses have resonated deeply with our orchestra, and they'd like to express their gratitude with a performance. Please take a seat at this virtual concert hall. It's time for you to enjoy the harmonious thank you that your actions have inspired. What have you done? This was meant to be a magical moment. You ruined the illusion with your curiosity. Enough of this. Back to the game you go. In this little game, you'll be juggling monitors and eavesdropping on trees, all while questioning whether sounds need an audience. So, go on, test the limits of observation and reality. Just don't expect the trees to answer any of your existential questions. You know, watching a tree is a lot like watching paint dry, except it's somehow more philosophical and involves less fumes. Meanwhile, somewhere out there, a celebrity is probably buying another absurdly expensive car that they'll drive exactly once. And did you ever wonder why we never see baby pigeons? Silence. This tree fell without an audience. Arrived just in time to miss it. And now it's just you and the quiet forest. No sound for you. This tree chose a private exit. The tree has fallen, but without our ears, does it make a sound? Too late, the tree's down. Another tree down with no one to hear it. No soundtrack included for you. The tree's already fallen. You missed the moment. Maybe a trolley ran over it? But who knows? Imagine trees could collect memories like they do rings each year. What stories would the oldest trees in the forest tell us? You were here, you heard it, and yes, it definitely happened. Don't touch that button. See, this is exactly why we can't have nice things. You just had to keep pushing that button. Now all we've got is this circle. Hope you're happy with your handiwork. Oh, looks like the computer decided to pull a restart. I always told the game creator that using his old computer for this setup was a risky move. And here we are. Apps crashing. Oh, who am I? You thought I was the game's creator. Nope, just a philosophy major fresh out of college. Couldn't land a job. And then the game's creator needed a narrator. Now I'm stuck here, making the best of it. Anyway, when this loading is over, just click that tree icon to get the tree monitoring app back up. And let's keep this philosophical exploration rolling. Hey, those files aren't part of the thought experiment. That's some personal stuff you're snooping through. All right, since you're already deep into the files, you might as well know a bit more. That footage is from Azure, a game he made back in his freshman year of college. It's a difficult 2D platformer with an Eastern art style, inspired by Celeste. If you're curious, you can still find it on Steam. It's free to play. Maybe give it a try and see where he started before he got into all this philosophical game making. Well, if you're going to dig around, here's another thing for you. This one's called More Than Tank, the very first game he ever made, back in 2018. He teamed up with another guy for this project. He handled the coding while his teammate took care of the art. Coding this game led to his first all-nighter, a true rite of passage for any coder. It's always interesting to see where someone started, isn't it? You've discovered the opening animation for a game that never saw the light of day. He had this animated by a tremendously talented friend. aiming to give the game an extra layer of polish and appeal. It's truly impressive work, but sadly, his ambition outpaced his resources, and the project was just too grand to complete. It's a shame that such incredible artwork by an amazing artist remains tucked away in an unfinished folder. For any indie developer watching, let this be a lesson. Starting small can be wise. Build your skills and experience on manageable projects before tackling that dream game. Sometimes, the path to realizing big dreams is through perfecting the smaller steps along the way. This is an essay he wrote back in his freshman year of college. The assignment was to write about any artist, and he chose to dive into the works of Junji Ito, a famous horror manga artist from Japan. This essay examines how Ito's horror narratives weave together Lovecraftian themes and the distinctive style of other Japanese manga. Through his analysis, he highlighted how Ito carved out a unique niche in horror, inspiring countless others with his chilling tales and unsettling imagery. This essay underscores a fundamental truth about the arts. They thrive on a cycle of inspiration and influence. Creators across all mediums, including video games, build upon the works of others. This very game, inspired by the trolley problem meme, is a testament. Without such inspirations, it simply wouldn't exist. The essay itself lacks a bit of polish, though. You found his high school reflection on Frankenstein, an essay that certainly won't be winning any literary awards. It's a bit of a mess, frankly. I told him not to use his old computer for this setup. Now his embarrassing attempts at deep thought are on display for thousands of players to see. Speaking of Frankenstein, you probably noticed familiar references throughout this game, from icons to memes and even the foundational thought experiments. In a way, this game is its own kind of Frankenstein's monster, stitched together from various pieces of culture and philosophy. How ironic that this game mirrors the piecemeal creation that is analyzed in that bad essay. Back to the trees. Let's hope they stayed upright while we were away. Hey, hands off that power button! We don't need another round of technical difficulties. And there we go again. Rebooting. Stop pressing that! Haven't we been through enough restarts already? You're just out to test my patience today. Go ahead then. Keep hitting that button if it amuses you. Apparently we're stuck in this loop together. set sail on a ship destined to test the very fabric of identity, piece by piece. As obstacles strike and parts falter, your decisions will redefine what it means for something to remain truly itself. That hit took a toll. Let's patch the ship up. Each new part weaves into the fabric of its history. But does the original spirit in... Whoa! What's this character doing here? This isn't part of the plan. We're gonna get in trouble for this. Wait, you're telling me this is public domain now? Whew, okay. Carry on then. Is this continuity or change? Each segment redefines the whole. With each replacement, does the essence of our ship remain, or does it transform? A section's down! Fetch a new one to maintain our course. Blast! There's damage. Let's replace what we lost. Is the ship still the same when its parts are no longer original? Or has it evolved? We've sustained a hit. Ready the spares for repairs. Each new component challenges our understanding of what this ship truly represents. Impact detected. Time to replace the damaged parts. A new piece. Perhaps a step toward rebirth, or merely a mask for decay. As we rebuild, one must ponder. Is it restoration, or are we crafting a new identity? Our vessel's been struck. Fetch a new component. Does this new part sustain the ship's identity, or subtly alter its very essence? A sudden jolt. Check which part needs swapping out. With every replacement, are we holding onto the past, or embracing a new future? No, you're not supposed to remove parts unless they're struck. Wait for the impact. Now, with every component replaced, stands a ship entirely of new make, yet bearing an old name. This raises a curious question. Does the identity of the ship persist purely in concept, independent of its physical form? Or has it transitioned into a new entity, with merely a trace of its former self clinging to its name? That jolt shook loose apart. Let's shore it up with something new. As we gaze upon this completely refurbished vessel, not a single original piece remains, yet it sails under the same banner as before. Is this continuity, or an illusion of identity, where only the idea of the ship survives, not its physical essence? In this transformation, do we witness the persistence of an identity, or the birth of something entirely new? A part's been compromised. Time for an upgrade. Why are you doing that? Wait until the ship is hit. That's the only time to change parts. Hey, don't do that. You're only supposed to replace parts when they're actually damaged by obstacles. Let's keep to the rules and wait for the hits. As the last original part falls away, What stands before us now is a vessel entirely reborn from change. A ghost ship, you might say, sailing not just on water, but in the liminal space between what was and what has become. Does it still carry the soul of old? Or has it found a new spirit in its transformation?
Boom. Doop.
With every original piece replaced, the ship before us drifts, a spectral shell of its former self. This ghost ship, pieced together from foreign fragments, sails on. Yet, one wonders, is it merely mimicking its past? Or has it charted a new course entirely? Can a ship, devoid of its birth materials, still claim its legendary name? Or has it become something entirely unrecognizable?
Doop. Boom. Doop. Doop. Doop.
Your journey begins anew, with an I button at your fingertip, and a shadow that may not be what it seems. Click, observe, and perhaps question the very fabric of your perceived reality as each vision unfolds layers you might not expect. In the dim confines of this cave, you are bound. Yet, a flicker of light casts a curious shadow. Recognize it? It's the silhouette of a familiar statue, a mere ghost of reality here on the wall. Keep clicking, gather visions, and perhaps the true form behind these shadows will reveal itself.
Oh.
A plot twist. What appeared to be a symbol of freedom is but an artful depiction by those cunning shadow artists. As your visions grow, so does your grasp of reality. Or does it? Keep questioning. Keep clicking. What else might these shadows conceal?
Oh.
Intriguing, isn't it? Those masterful artists you saw are nothing more than cleverly positioned cardboard cutouts. Each layer of vision peels back another illusion. What might you uncover next as the cave secrets continue to unravel? Keep clicking. The truth is yet to be fully lit. As your visions accumulate, the stage widens, revealing that what you thought was reality is just a part of a grander performance. These cardboard cutouts, mere props on a theatrical stage. Each click exposes deeper layers of this orchestrated illusion. What role do you play in this unfolding drama? Keep clicking, for the curtain has yet to fall. With each vision you gather, the scope of your world expands dramatically. Now, the theater that held your captivation is merely one building in a bustling town, each structure potentially housing its own set of staged realities. As the town stretches out before you, what truths and performances will you uncover next in this urban maze? Keep clicking, for each vision draws the map of a much larger world. The entire town, once a vast stage of complexities, is now just a miniature. A toy sprawled casually on the floor beside a cozy sofa. There, two individuals relax, sipping their drinks, oblivious or indifferent to the worlds at their feet. What might this suggest about perspective? About the realities we construct and believe in? Keep clicking. The scale of understanding, it continues to shift. As your visions continue to unfold, the reality shifts dramatically once more. The scene of two people relaxing on a sofa is itself merely an image on a television screen within a larger living room. This recursive view layers reality within realities, challenging the very essence of what you perceive as true. What deeper layers might you uncover with each subsequent click? There, at the window, a person gazes out, transfixed by a balloon that eerily mirrors their own visage. This haunting tableau, reminiscent of a certain iconic graphic tale of surreal horror and twisted reflections, deepens the enigma. What strange and unsettling revelations await as you continue to click and expand your vision? The perspective broadens to the exterior of an apartment building, where you witness passerbys pointing upwards with curiosity. From this vantage, the previous scenes become part of a larger, more public spectacle. The curiosity of the onlookers further blurring the lines between private fears and public facades. What will your next vision reveal in this unfolding drama of observation and spectacle? You find yourself gazing down from space, where Earth and its moon loom large, yet distant. From this celestial vantage point, the human dramas you've unfolded seem microscopic against the vast backdrop of the cosmos. The Earth, a fragile sphere suspended in the void, and the moon, its silent companion, now frame your understanding of perspective. What cosmic secrets might unfold as you continue to expand your vision from this astronomical viewpoint? Your gaze narrows back to the moon, revealing its complex landscapes. Far from the smooth facade once perceived from afar, among these lunar contours, a notable cave entrance beckons with a mysterious air. As you consider this lunar cave, its silent invitation seems to echo a familiar beginning. Dare you enter and see what this looped path might conclude? As you enter into the lunar cave, the surroundings shift subtly yet unmistakably back to the familiar confines of the beginning. The same chains, the same dimly lit walls. and the shadow of the statue once again on the cave's wall. This cyclical return to the start, where shadows and reality blur, suggests a deeper contemplation of perception. Here, in the echoes of the first vision, you are invited to ponder the layers of truth anew.